Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are back on GTA 5 on PC, and today we are reviewing the new gauntlets we've got here. Yes, we have already done a gauntlet. We've done the Gauntlet S in the past. You can check out that video on my channel. But we have got 3 more. So we've got the Gauntlet Hellhound, which is this one here, and then we've got the Gauntlet Classic, and then we've got the Gauntlet Heist. Well, both of these are based off of the original Gauntlet that was in the game, apart from the Classic, where you can see that it looks more like a Plymouth Cuda slash Dodge Challenger sort of esque to it. This one's obviously a Dodge Challenger, the more recent one, but of course it's been made into a Fast and Furious like heist version. And then we've got this one here, which is the Hellhound, which of course is meant to be the Hellcat version. So first of all, let's go and check out the customization and all that with this car. But first thing, before we do that, I want to show you what's lurking under the bonnet of this thing. So we go to vehicle control, and let's open up that bonnet. Actually, I think I'll do that for both of them. All of them. Let's open them all up, and then we can have a quick look what's underneath there. I don't suppose this one's going to be anything special, but I could be wrong. Right, let's open this up and let's get rid of the menu. First person. So there's the engine bay of the Hellhound, the Heist, which, to be honest, is literally the same engine as it is originally, so there's not really much special there. Then we've got the Gauntlet Classic, which to me looks like a smaller version of the original Gauntlet's engine. It hasn't got the red air sort of paper filter around the air filter, but it looks alright. It still looks pretty good. But this one I think really sort of steals the show, really, to be honest. Look at that. That looks absolutely amazing. The amount of detail they've added in. Right, so before we move on any more, I just want to let you know who made these, or the creators of these. Right, so the Gauntlet Heist here, the person who made this is called Kearman RB12. The person who made the Gauntlet Hellhound, which is this one here, is Dat7K. He's the same person, or he or she, whoever it is, made the same. Is the same person who made the Dominator Classic, the one I reviewed, sort of versing the Ellie, Rockstar's Ellie, on this game. Of course, you can review that video on my channel as well. The next one we've got. Actually, I seem to have messed it up. No, I haven't. Yeah. So also the Hellhound was a Dat7K. The Gauntlet Classic was a Dat7K, and the Heist was Kearman RB12. So there we go. So Dat7K made these two, and then Kearman made the Heist one. Right. So yeah, I think again, back to talking to the engine bay here. I think this one really steals the show with the amount of detail we've got with that massive air filter. But if we could duck down, you can see that the headlight is missing on this side, and you can just see the air filter in certain angles. If you look through that headlight, you can actually see the air filter. It's a really cool effect. Very, very nice. Right, so we jump out of first person. Vehicle control. We'll close that bonnet up. It's a good sounding car, this one. Let's have a quick listen. Same noise as the Tampa, I think. It's either the Tampa or the Nightshade, I think it's called in this game. Really good. I think a good colour for this would be white. So we jump over to white there. So we've got there, that in white. I think it looks really good in white, because the Hellhound sort of colour for me, I don't know why it seems to be white. And I don't have it in white on Forza, but I don't know why. What is the secondary colour changing? I don't think it has a secondary colour. Secondary colour normally for the Gauntlet would be the stripe, but we don't seem to have a stripe. So we just jump that to black, just in case we do suddenly reveal what we've got. The wheels, these wheels are actually from the Tropos Rally in the game, and I think that's a really good addition, having those wheels. Especially the fact you can paint them. I'll put them straight in black. Really good. Interior, can we change the interior? Let's jump into first person, have a quick look at the interior. Doesn't appear to be changing in any way. Where's the seat gone? Oh yeah, it doesn't have a seat on that side, of course. It's making it a little bit difficult to see whether the interior is changing or not. But also we can have a look on dash as well, whether that changes anything, but doesn't. Bit of a shame, but there we go. Dirt level, don't need to worry about all that. Now the important bit, the modifications. Engine, because you've got engine tunes, brakes, transmission horn, armour, and here's the liveries. So we've got retro, which I can't actually see. I don't know maybe because it might be white, so it's sort of contrasted. Retro 2, which again I think it's white. Oh, here we go. Retro 3, which is a much better colour for this colour, and that's black. So that's a cool livery. Then we've got Retro 4, which I like that one. It's very sort of reminiscent to the Plymouth Cuda Dodge Challenger, same thing. Then because if you didn't know, the Dodge Challenger is actually the Plymouth Cuda, which is the other way around actually, because the Plymouth was a copy of the Challenger, but the Challenger was just sort of made by Dodge, and then Plymouth took that and then sort of did their little bits and pieces to make the 44. Is it the 442 or the 440 Cuda Hemi? One of them. It's all from memory, so I do apologise. Then we've got Gasser livery. We've got a Dirt Trail Gauntlet. We've got Stuntman and Knight Rider, and on page 2 we've got Ron Racing, Charlie Williams Racing, XEL, which I quite like that one, Ecola Racing, and Ecola Warn. So of course I don't, as you know, I don't like the Warn liveries unless I'm creating a Snapmatic. Retro we can't see that one either. You can see that one, I do like that one. I think that's very basic, but it's quite nice. That one's cool as well, I quite like the black roof. That's cool, yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. That's good as well. That's actually quite a lot. They are pretty good. I do like the Hellhound hound on the side. It's pretty good. We've got Ron Racing. I like that one as well. That's I've got to go for that. That looks really good. One thing, I might change it into black though. Might suit the colour better. Yes, I think black would be a better colour. We go up here and flick over the pages to black. There we go. Now that looks good. Modifications, of course, we've got the liveries, window tints. We've got all this stuff. I don't really want to change the wheels, but you can do. We can change the wheels, but I'm not so worried about that. Tyre smoke, blah blah blah. Has he got any extras? We've got extra 1, which appears to be some scaffolding, which again is very suitable. And we've got number 2, which is the seat. You can bring the seat back if you wanted to. But I quite like it with the seat. It's a bit of a unique thing of the game. So yeah, I think we have scaffolding in it since it's a bit of a drag car. That's a bit of a, yeah, it's a mean machine, isn't it? Let's give this thing a bit of a test drive. Whoa, very drifty. This thing is really drifty. I like the way on the front there, that livery is sort of made like a jagged, sort of rough tech like look. It's actually pretty good. It looks like the paint's been sucked into the grill. Come on, don't be so lead-footed. Right, let's drive around in a neat fashion, not to be lead-footed, until we get outside on the open road. I'm surprised I didn't damage anything going over that. Whoa, yes, this thing is definitely a drift car. If you drive like a maniac, anyway. Whoa. Yeah, the handling's not really there. It's pretty much an American muscle car, really. It's very, very powerful, very, very fast, but got no brakes and no grip at all. Jump into first person a minute. Bit of a shame about those dials though, it's a bit rough. I think originally this must have been the Gauntlet race car, the one that Rockstar made available for free, because it did have these weird dials where you sort of missed out half a needle on the rev counter. Does sound good though, and I love that Hellhound logo on the steering wheel. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Fantastic detail. Whoa! Reverse up, spin round, back up into the car park again. Jump out of first person. Very easy to drift this thing. Just flick on the handbrake and then just spinning straight round. I'm not much of a drifter, but even a novice like me can drift this thing. And donut it if you wanted to. I planned that completely, obviously. Make our way up to the top again. And then take a look at the next gauntlet, which I think I'll take a look at the gauntlet heist. Let's park this one, not in a disabled car park. I don't think they'd be particularly happy with me if I do that. Let's jump in this one, let's close that bonnet up. Vehicle control, where's it gone? Vehicle control, bonnet, there we go. By the sound of things, the noise isn't any different. No different, but that's a good thing because I do like the sound of this car as standard. Right, let's go and take a look at the paint menu. So the primary colour is obviously the side panels there. Oh yes, straight away that red's really nice. Secondary, what's the secondary in the top bit? I thought it would be, but again I actually quite like it in black. We've got primary and secondary wheels. Can we change the wheel colour? Oh yeah, the wheel colour's changing. Good, good, good. But I don't think I really want to do anything to it apart from possibly have it in silver. But then again, we've got a black sort of top part of the car, so we might as well keep it in black. Interior, is the interior going to change? Nope, jump into first person. Classic, whatever it is, it's not changing in any way. I can't seem to see anything that's changing. If we go to dash just in case, no, nothing's changing there. Dirt level, blah blah blah. So now we go to modifications. Now let's get out of the way a minute. I think we're in a bit of a tight spot there. So we got engine, brakes, transmission horn, suspension, armour, window tint. Again, doesn't appear to have any upgrades apart from this extra, which is the sunroof. Now I like the sunroof. I think that's an absolutely fantastic idea. So I think we'll leave that there. Again, not really many modifications. The only thing I don't like is those wheels. They're not too bad, I suppose. Essentially what they are is those diamond wheels, which I think are in SUV or something like that. Wheel choice, no, registration plate. Wheel category, SUV. Wheel choice. I can't even remember the name of these wheels. I know they're not very nice, in my opinion anyway. Yeah, there we go, that's these. It's just them, but without that horrible diamondy like texture on it. So we go to the wheel choice, we go to stock, then we can see, there we go. They're actually alright, knowing they haven't actually got the diamonds on there, they're actually not bad at all. But it may be worthwhile sticking off-road wheels on it, considering this is a bit of a heist vehicle. If it's going to be doing gold heists and stuff like that, it's going to need some off-road tyres, I think. So we can stick some off-road tyres on it. Now, they're cool, I like them. But they've got to be in black. There we go, perfect, look at that. Let's give this thing a bit of a test drive. The steering's not as good as the Hellhound, but then I'm not really surprised. Pretty much just as easy to drift it, really. You can see the evidence of my drifting in the other, in the Hellhound. This thing's having no trouble over these bumps. The handling's actually really quite neat as well. You can pretty much throw this thing into a corner and you'll be fine. Now I think a good test of this is driving up one of these hills up here. It's not a very steep hill as such, but it's a good test for this car, considering it has been raised and it's got off-road tyres on it now. And it's got all the bits and pieces an off-roader needs. Yeah, I did that really well actually. Let's give it a bit of a test. Well, let's choose this nice steep bit here, see whether it will come up on it. Grip. I'd run over the rabbit. Whoa, that was close. Yes, this thing's making mincemeat of this hill. Bit of a scratch. Watch out for the mountain lion. It's really quick as well, especially off-road. Whoa. Now the best bit is making our way back down again. Look how fast this thing's going already. Ah, oh. Yeah, that's what this thing's built for. Take a quick look at the interior. Again, it's got this weird sort of clip dial. It's a bit of a shame again, but I think that may be a bit of an issue with the Gauntlet as standard anyway. A bit lagging. Maybe, as I was saying, a bit of a standard thing with the Gauntlet, but just to check, I'm going to spawn one anyway. But I know the normal Gauntlet doesn't have that sort of cut in half dial like the Hellhound had. I think the base of this car that the creator used was originally the normal standard Gauntlet, where the creator, that 7K, who made the Hellhound, used the other one, the race car variant, as his base. Let's get out first person to make it a bit easier to drive around in. And it's got a few battle scars on it from our little hill trip, but I was driving like a complete moron, so it's done really well. Steering's a bit weak, but then I think that's the same problem with their normal Gauntlet anyway, so that's not so much of a problem. I'll get up. So let's just spawn in another a standard Gauntlet. I think it's a muscle, it should be a muscle. Gauntlet, there we go. Let's have a quick browse interior. Yes, I thought so. It's got that little clip, a little clipped dial, like 4,000, 6,000 revs. There, look. Bit of a shame, but oh well, it's Rockstar's fault really, not the modders or the creators' fault. I don't like to call these people who build these things as modders. I like to call them creators because they've created some amazing stuff. Admittedly, again, it is a mod, but it's nicer it's more pleasant to call someone a creator than it is to call them a modder, because modder is more associated with people who like hack into things and harass people in online and things like that. Moving on, we are going to drop the bonnet on this one as well. Nice startup noise if you heard it. Right, so let's go to the colour options. Let's go. The primary colour is in black, which I quite like it in black. I don't really want to do anything to that. Secondary, let's have a look at the secondary colours, whatever that's changing. Doesn't appear to be changing anything else. Bit of a shame. Wheels, can these colour be changed? Ah, it's just hinting a little colour change. Look, don't know whether you can see that or not. There's a slight change. So just in case, just stick that in black. Cause I don't want it like glowing orange or something. Let's have a look at the interior. Now this is the best part of this car. Look at this interior. Absolutely wonderful detail. The amount of like textures and things this car's got is absolutely mind-boggling. But can we change this beautiful brown interior? Doesn't appear to, which is not a problem because I really like the interior as it is already. It's got a reminiscent of the Gauntlet S, what I tested out in a previous video, where it's got all these amazing textures in the interior. It just looks really, really well done. Just in case, we just check the dash, but I don't think it's going to do anything. No, it's not doing anything that I could see. Go back out of first. I love that brown interior. And especially the textures of that interior as well, it's absolutely lovely. Quick before we do the customization, we have a quick experience of the noise sound. Nice, sounds very suiting for the car. I think it sounds like the Mamba. I'm not sure whether this is actually the base that originally was a Mamba. When the creator made it, the base of it was a Mamba. Because the exhaust is in the same place, the exhaust sort of shakes around and it makes the same idle noise and everything. It's just out of predictions. Right, so we've got, in the spoilers, we've got a mid-level spoiler, we've got a lip spoiler, which actually I quite like that lip spoiler. Front bumpers, we've got a classic front bumper. What's the difference? I was taking those little overriders off. I quite like it without the overriders. Yeah, we have it over without the overriders. We've got a rear one, let's move forward a bit because it's in the way here. We've got a classic bumper, which I think again just moves the overriders, which are cool. Black bonnet, black bumper I mean. Yeah, that looks cool, but black one's cool if you're going to make a dragster. Right, let's have a look at the exhaust. So we've got a dual sided exhaust. double rear exhausts, and quad exit. Now I really like the quad exit ones, they're really nice. There's only one thing I would diss about it, I don't know if you can see it when you're idling, but they are a little bit untextured, which is a bit of a shame. It does kind of ruin the looks of it, but I really like those exhausts as they are anyway, so I'm going to have them. It looks very much like a real Dodge Challenger. Right, so let's dash over to the grille. We've got the mesh grille, which looks quite nice. We've got the sports grille, and we've got the CUDA grille, which actually looks quite cool. I quite like the meshy one though as well. I like the meshy one, the mesh one's good. Right, so we've got the bonnets, we've got a shaker bonnet, and we've got a performance bonnet. Ooh, I don't know which one to go for. I do quite like the shaker one. Fenders and arches, so we've got a street splitter, and we've got a stock car splitter. Where's the splitter gone? Oh, it's there, look, it's a tiny little thing, little teeth-like things at the bottom there. We've got a street splitter there, which actually does look pretty cool. But I do quite like it like that. Engine, just engine upgrades. Suspension armour, liveries, here we go. So we've got classic side stripes, which I can't see because that's just changed the colour. Just change the colour, can't see anything. Let's have alloy just as a basic base colour. Modifications, that's him. Sometimes liveries are in modifications and other times it's in paint, which is a bit annoying at times. Then we've got Bravado Special, Hellhound Classic, which I really love the fact that he's referred back to this car with the Hellhound over there. Bravado Racing 2, you got Bravado Racing TA, Bravado Racing RTR, which is a bit of a weird colour. Cool Hand Racing, which is a really nice livery, I like that. I do like the American flag it's got there, very suiting. Beta, again it's a rusty car, not so worried about that. Another Beta, so it's a classic stripe with Beta. Hellhound Classics Beta one again. We got Banger. Rusty Skull, the driver. Now that is actually really funny. If you don't know, there's a game on the PS3 called Driver San Francisco. You can probably see where this is going already. And the car your character owns is a Dodge Challenger. It's an RT, so it's the one with a big spoiler on the back and a bit more power. And it has the black stripes. In fact, it's actually yellow with those black stripes, and it actually looks really good. And what this modder or creator has done is named this one called the Driver, referring back to the Driver San Francisco game, which I love that touch. That was brilliant. The next livery we've got is black retro stripes, Gauntlet TA, the Driver again but in white, white retro stripes, Gauntlet TA, and stock livery. Now what to go for is a different scenario. Do you know what? I quite like the Driver one. I do like that. You know what? Let's just put it in yellow just to make just to refer back to the Driver San Francisco game, which to be honest a lot of people still like, which is nice to see because I really like that game as well. Where's yellow gone? I don't normally like yellow cars, so I don't know where it is. There it is. Right, let's go to modifications and let's add the spoiler on, the mid-level one. It's a bit of a shame that that car, the spoiler's a bit too high, by about 5 centimeters or so, and it's too far into the back. If it was right at the end, that would actually been quite nice. Unfortunately not. So we'll just stick with the mid-level, which unfortunately it doesn't really refer back to the Driver car, but who cares. Modifications, we just checked them out. The wheels, you can change them if you want again, but to be honest I don't really want to change them. I like them as they are. So let's jump into first person. Oh yeah, we've got to check the extras. Yeah, let's check out the extras. So we've got the cup, and we've got, what's this? Another cup. Not really interesting. What's number 3? It's changing something somewhere. Oh, it's a little aerial there. That's cool. I'd like to keep that on. Cool. Right, let's drive around. Since the interior is one of the best looking parts of this car, even though to be honest the car looks so good as it is, it's hard to say. The interior is so nice. Ouch. Let's just fix that damage. That's me not concentrating. Right, let's just drive around for a bit. Oh yeah. This car's performance. I really like those wheels, they're really good. It's a shame Rockstar hasn't actually given us any new wheels since the Benny's update. It'd be really nice if Rockstar could just add some more wheels to the LS Customs. Because we are getting a bit stale now, the wheels we've got. It sounds so good, this car, so suited to how it looks. And those textures on those seats just look so good. Nice drift there. There's not really much to say, it's just like, it's so good, this car. But all three of the cars we looked at today are really, really good. I love them all. So there's a lot of Vanilla Works vehicles I actually really like. There's some of them there that, I'm not going to say which ones, but there are some there that I think are a bit sort of pointless adding into the game. Like, there's some things that could have been more useful to having in the pack, but I'm not that bothered because I like them all really. I can't really whinge about any of them. Right, let's lift this up to the top. So we've got our 3 gauntlets of the day. Now all 3 of them are really cool. Now I noticed Mr. Boss of the Winds used this gauntlet heist in his thumbnails quite often. Let's fix this thing up. It looks all wrong, all damaged. It would be helpful if I was in the vehicle to fix it. There we go. Now the gauntlet heist, I really like the sunroof idea. That was a really good idea. And the fact that it's a raised vehicle. To be honest, this is how the gauntlet should have looked when you did the gold heist in story mode. Why did they not do this? Because all they did in story mode was add some new wheels to it, lower it down a bit, strengthen the suspension. It's all hidden. It looked barely any different, apart from it was slightly lower and it had different wheels. It had the same wheels in fact as these. It would have been so nice if they actually made it like this. Whoops, pressed the wrong button. Didn't want to do that. So yes, the Gauntlet Heist is really cool. The Gauntlet Hellhound is really, really cool as well. I love the detail of the engine bay and the Hellhound logos and all that sort of thing with this one. The Gauntlet Classic for me takes the crown of the day because it's just how amazing it looks. Let's get rid of that menu. In fact, even in yellow, I don't even like yellow cars, and I think that looks cool in yellow. So we jump in, we can have a quick sort of admire of the interior. It sounds good as well, this car. Very, very soothing. A lovely steering wheel. Lovely textures. Oh, what am I doing? I hate that. He's got these weird other functions with the PC. Really, really cool. Right. It just looks so good. The Gauntlet Heist one, the Heist, it looks really good, and the Hellhound. I just can't say anything bad about these, really, to be honest. Apart from adding a bit more customization with the Hellhound would be nice. Like maybe to have some more spoiler options and maybe some more bonnet options and stuff like that would be a good addition to have. The Gauntlet Heist, to be honest, again, just add a couple more bits of customization on there. But the rest of it's fine. The rest of it's fine on the Hellhound as well. There's not really much there's nothing I want to diss it about, to be honest. And again, the Gauntlet Classic, add a bit more customization because everyone loves customization. And maybe give us the option to change the interior colour. Because I know there's some people who don't like brown interior. Where me, I love brown interior. I love brown interior. I love cream interior. I'm not so fond of black. I just think it's a bit boring. So I like other different colours like brown and cream, or bleached brown, or whatever it is, something like that. Anything. But there's some people out there that probably don't like this interior colour, so I think it'd be a good addition to have the ability to change the interior colours. But just look at that interior, it's just so well done. Anyway, I'm going to finish up the video here today. I thank you very, very much for watching, and hopefully see you in the next video. Bye!